and I put it on me.
Stand alone, nigga.
Hey, let that shit ride, son. I be minding my business, but some of these niggas some reason be speaking my name while I be sneaking and geeking and banging they thing. So no, we don't vibe the same. I get inside the brain, and you was a nigga, but she call me Ryder, man. She be like, boss, I be tired of playing. But the day that we met, I found a man. I feel what you saying, so I told her, give me your hand. We can be more than friends, yeah. Baby, you're more than a team. I'm loving that vibe, I hope it don't end, yeah. I don't need none of the bitches. Don't you be switching, blowing my vibe and she can get vicious. I'm telling you niggas, I'm so far ahead of you niggas. They know I'm standing on business. I'm not scared of you niggas, cause I will go federal, nigga. You know what you better do, nigga. I'm loving this piece of my mind, so just let me vibe. They say if you're seeking, you find. The pain I've been feeling been keeping me down. The ones that show love, I'ma keep them around. So just let me vibe and I'ma be fine. Pimping the truth is I needed some time. So many thoughts just clouded my mind. I wasn't feeling that chillin', don't come in my building. I'm telling you niggas, I'm one of the realest, the vibe that I'm feeling. I pray that nobody can steal it, my nigga. Really, my nigga. It really be hard when you deal with a nigga. When you put in that work in the field with a nigga. Fuck it. Let me just paint this little picture. You put in that work and that yanking a nigga. And nobody wanna help out, so I don't owe nobody. Shit, I don't wanna see niggas show out. Cause we know the checks eventually roll out. That's one thing I know about. Then later on, niggas be coming around yelling that Poma. And when I do vibe, I go out. Pimpin', it's time to show out. Handle your business, that's something you know about. Now these little niggas, they all on your home out. But you made the choice to take it the slow route. Begging for money to take your little hoe out. The way that you go out. That ain't the way that you go out. They really be trying to kill my vibe. They getting out of line. They just wasting their time. That's just out of sight and out of mind. They just trying to kill a nigga vibe. Trying to kill a nigga vibe. We're in the building, man. Welcome to Live from the Front Room, man. Y'all know what it is, man. You see the title. You know what we finna talk about. So with that being said, turn up!
Why would I throw in the towel? I just got in my bag. I don't make no mistakes. I'm coming for mine, and there ain't no one taking my place. Listen, I've taken some L's. Yeah, that means I lived and I learned. Now I got some money to burn. Why would I throw in the towel? I just got in my bag.
Yo.
Here with it.
We in the building, man. Y'all see I got my bro up here with me, man. Jizzle is in the building with his bro. How you feeling, fam?
I'm chilling, man. I was trying to find where that sample came from. I know it's that Don't Kill My Vibe K-Dot. I was trying to find where he got it from, though.
I don't know. It's a good question, man. It's a good question. You know, it's one of them Big X sample type beats. You feel me?
Right. Anyway, but yeah, I'm chilling.
Definitely, man. Shout out to everybody who's in the building. Even though no one has said anything, but I see you in here. And yeah, we gonna chop it up a little bit, man. Before we get to the reason that we're here, which is of course the FINESSE2TYMES and Kevin Gates. If you haven't heard of the situation that occurred today, I don't even think it's really one, but we're gonna try to figure it out before they get crucified or persecuted for something that we may not understand. You feel me? So
That's how it happened, man. That's how it happened. That's how it happened. This shit happened, man. And once the internet get a hold of it, boom, that shit gone.
For real. And I look at situations like this deeper for a few reasons, because like we don't know these guys personally. We know that, but from the image that they carry themselves as. This shit doesn't fit. But at the same time, we had the same situation years ago before we really got to know who Young Thug was, right? A lot of people was trying to say that man was on the fruity side. But the streets of Atlanta, the people from Atlanta was like, nah, nigga, that ain't that. That nigga's a real live street nigga. And look at the situation he's in now. So
so the question is, do it matter? Like, does that matter? Whatever you're thinking or whatever people or public perception, does it matter to you personally?
if it was me, or does it matter to what people think about them?
Yeah. What do you mean when you say what if it was me?
Like, does it matter what people think about me? Is that what you're asking?
Does it matter what public perception is of you, type of thing?
Just like I said in the group chat, bro, like, if what we all are assuming is true, damn right it matters. Because just like I said, if that's the case, I don't condone that type of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really listen to Finesse 2 Times like that anyway. But I do fuck with Gatez. He get on his little interviews and he be speaking some real shit. But and call me what you want to, I ain't rocking with you, bro. I'm not listening to your music no more. I'm sorry, because now I'm wondering what the hell you rapping about. What about you?
Yeah, man. Way I look at it, it's 2024, man. I had to be the first to say it. It's 2024, man. So, but nowadays, I feel like I don't know what anybody's doing in their bedroom, man. It's like, it's almost to the point the shit is being pushed so much. You see how much is being pushed. The alphabet, all of the letters of the alphabet. I don't know what anybody's doing. Like, I guess I would have to take it at face value, and at that point then make a decision. But I mean, like, that's what they doing in their bedroom, man. I really
I mean, your bedroom shouldn't be on the internet anyway.
You said what?
Nobody's business in their bedroom should be on the internet. It's almost like the situation with Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, why y'all all in my bedroom? Why is your shit on the internet?
That's true. Yeah, that Dwight situation. But I guess it's just with Kevin Gates, and I guess we can get into it a little deeper. I don't know if you want to go into anything else before we actually go off into that. Or...
Yeah, actually, I wanted to. I want to give people who might be doing something late to the live. I want to hit on something before we actually get into the Kevin Gates situation, because we definitely gonna get into it. But I want to give people a little bit of time, because I haven't been live on here in a few weeks. Matter of fact, let me holler at the people in the building. We got Neutral in the building. What up, bro? The Healing Channels in the building. What's going on? Thank y'all for sliding through, man. But it was another video that I actually ran across today, earlier. Matter of fact, my godbrother sent it to me. Old Baby's kids. He had sent this to me, and I shared it with you, Crucial. And I feel like it is a pretty good topic we can talk about, to warm up the room. So I'm going to play this video real quick. It's off of Facebook. And we're going to chop it up, then we're going to move on to Kevin Gates and Finesse 2 Times and see what's really going on with those brothers. So let me bring this on the screen. And we want to hear from everybody. So please, if you don't want to come up here, leave your comment in the chat. And we're going to chop it up. Let's check this out. Let me take it off mute first, Blake.
Community dick or whatever y'all call it. Do you think he deserves...
Let me go back.
ladies, if there's a guy, right, and he's like a player, he's community dick or whatever y'all call it, do you think he deserves a good loyal woman?
No.
Do you think he deserves a good loyal woman who's gonna stay faithful and look after him and all that?
Well, listen,
he's not gonna be loyal to her.
Huh?
He's not gonna be loyal to her.
Not where I have an arrangement where it's like, okay, we're gonna do this, you agree. But if I'm a guy slanging wood out in the community and whatever, playing, and do I deserve a good loyal woman? I just want to know.
No. I feel like everybody deserves that, but at the same time, if you out here just giving it up, you can't expect somebody to be just willing to give it up like that.
What about you?
The same.
No. What about you?
No.
Not off backs, right?
Yeah.
What about you?
I said no.
No. So let me ask you: does a sex worker?
I knew he was going with it.
I already knew that. I already knew that.
Go ahead, finish.
Does a woman who's like a sex worker or a stripper, do you think she deserves love and a good man?
Of course, everybody does because
We're human beings too. We're human beings too who deserve love too. Who deserve love too.
A good man. Maybe he don't care about that.
Did you say a second ago that a player doesn't deserve a good?
His question was, if they're a community dick, does he deserve a loyal woman?
Yeah, and you said no.
Yeah.
Okay. So
But like,
by your logic, then, because a community guy doesn't deserve a good woman, then a community woman doesnesn't deserve a good man, right? By your own logic.
it's different though.
Oh, now
because
it's different.
Yeah.
But community penis can't get.
I mean,
well,
it's two different things.
Generally
Y'all praise drug
speaking,
dealers.
men are not okay with their women showing their bodies,
What?
having sex. It
Yes.
makes them feel bad.
Any
So what I'm
person
saying
at
is,
this-
it does emotional damage to men, whether you like it or not. With that being said, do you think a person deserves the right?
What up?
No, I was saying false. He said,
Oh, okay. I thought you said pause or boss. I didn't understand. Okay. Yeah, I think we heard enough of it anyway, man. So, yeah. Let me bring this back to the screen, man. So, just I pretty much already know. We chatted about it, but we still want to chop it up, so we actually maybe can get some feedback from ladies or all the men in the chat. The link is in the chat if anybody want to come up here as well. Now let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room when it comes to the comparison. The comparison that I know that was a problem for you. Talk to the people about how you felt about how he compared the two.
you mean he said sex worker and he said stripper. So he said sex worker or stripper. So right there off top, I feel like it's two different. It's comparing apples and oranges. A sex worker, which by definition, from what I hear, it can be a webcam model, it could be a porn star, it could be a stripper. But we hear the word sex and worker, we think of prostitute. We don't think of a stripper. So I think the narrative, what when they saying what they saying, it's kind of like I think the stripper and what she does, they feel like, yeah, she still deserves such and such. But I feel like if he just would have flat out said prostitute, then I think it might have been a little different. If she deserves loyalty.
I get you 100%, and you definitely got a valid point with the stripper situation. Of course, me, I feel a little different either way if it was a stripper or a prostitute, and I think the reason being is because what strippers and prostitutes do for a living. Those are like intimate moments that you share with your significant other. It makes it special. For me, it's watered down if I have to see, or not even have to see, just know that you're doing it. What you're doing for me don't mean shit to me no more. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
Go ahead.
Because you said something in there that I think is kind of another debate, but it's the same thing. But you hear a lot of the times, whenever you hear guys say they know how to cut it off and on like that, Like when it comes to women they cheat with, they're like,
Right.
oh, it ain't no emotional attachment. So do you think that it's impossible for women to do that? Or is that why you say that?
I mean, to be honest with you, whether they can turn it on or turn it off, I know some women probably can. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not because I never put myself in that situation. But I will say, regardless if they can or not, whether they lied to me or not,
Right.
in my head, I have to hear or like I said, see you do this, and then you come home and do the same goddamn thing to me. Nah. So I mean, and that's totally that's a little going off, but at the same time to respond to it, like I want to let y'all know how I feel about it is,
Right.
no, they don't deserve loyalty. You don't, because think about it. Let's think about this. Now. Let's be real. Women, shit, anybody don't want to share something that's supposed to be theirs with anybody. Correct?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm not saying that the stripper is sleeping with these guys at all, but he has to share what you're doing with this random guy. It doesn't mean shit to me. I need to go find something else. It ain't cool.
So all right, then hypothetically, so you're basically saying you wouldn't talk to a chick who is, say, in a gentleman's club, spicing it up on the weekends, getting her college bread. She going towards her masters. She going towards her masters. She already got a degree. She's going to. I gotta set the scene. I gotta lay out the scenery of some of these women out here that
That's
are
good.
that are, you know. So she already got a degree. She's going through. She's trying to get her master's or her doctorate. Like she on some PhD level type shit. She educated and all of that, but she knows how to survive in these environments that are people would consider, uh, you know, lower in society. So a chick like that, you saying that you wouldn't say if she's at the laundromat and you didn't know she did that and you started talking to her and she giving you play and y'all go out and everything seems regular and she hits that on you, then what do?
Long as I haven't caught feelings for it, nah, bro. Because
Okay.
I already know myself. I'm not going to be able to deal with that. I'm not. Regardless, regardless if she's doing it to finish school or whatever.
Right.
If I can't help her and tell her quit your job, I help you out. Nah, I'm not gonna tell you to stop doing what you're doing to support your education. I'm telling you, I won't be able to be in a relationship with you while you do that. Because in my head, you cheating on me. So it is what it is, bro.
You being real though. You being real though. So with that, you did put one little note in it when you were speaking. I noticed you said, if I haven't caught feelings yet. So say, it's been a couple dates now and then she put spring it on you type shit. Or she go into it smooth, like, I get money on the side. I'm going to school and I get money on the side. So then in that case, after you catch feelings, then she puts it, she tells you what it is and whatnot. Then what?
She deceived me, bro. That was it's not that she lied. You didn't tell me the whole truth.
I had a feeling you was gonna say that, but
I can't trust you now.
Right. But to be clear, the dialogue is what I'm going after. But to go back to the original premise of the conversation that we were having, no, I would not want my woman on Instagram and every pic she turned around like this and her ass cheeks out. Like, even just that, I know I wouldn't want that. What I will say is the guy in the clip, at the end of the clip, he said, he brought up a term. He said, all men are emotionally damaged if they're in a situation like that. And when I heard that, I was like, so you're emotionally damaged if your chick is doing that? Like, does that cause emotional damage to a man if they woman is, you know,
if he in love, like I said, if he already got feelings for her,
right,
and he didn't know all this shit, and now he knee deep into a relationship with a woman that he thought he knew, and come to find out, he going out with his fellas one night, and guess who's on the stage?
Well, hey, in that case, he out of bounds already.
Why? Because he went to the strip club?
I mean, so then we got to say, if she's out of bounds for doing it, then is he out of bounds for going to the strip club?
I knew you was going to do that to me, bro. I knew you was going to do that, bro. I shouldn't even made that example. I should have said, you know, maybe his boy went to the strip club and he said, man, I seen your old lady at the strip club.
Right.
but yeah,
no,
I don't go to the strip club anyway, so.
Yeah, no, I ain't fucking with it. But no man wants to.
What up, John Q? Cold Pepsi? Go ahead, bro.
Q in the building. What's good? But yeah, no man really wants to see their woman, you know, doing that for a living. And the fact that you brought up, you know, helping her or trying to get her, I don't know. If the moment I know that that's what she does, I would approach it with the different mindset to be like, if it's fun, it's fun. And if you fucking with me, you fucking with me. And that's just gonna be what it is. But that would definitely make it to where I'm not finna sit here and be just crushing on her and all of that. Like, nah, I'm not finna do that.
So hold on one second. The Healing Channel say if you love that woman, you don't want everybody looking at her, and that's facts, and that goes both ways, men or women. That's you cherish that, like you know they talk about treating your man like a king, treating your woman like a queen. That is not that. And you can't have a woman who's a stripper and call her a queen. That's just that shit don't work with me. It's impossible.
That's facts. And in this sense, when it comes to men, they say jealousy is a woman's trait. And every time I hear that, I want to debunk it because in this situation, when it comes to just strictly men looking at your woman, women looking at your men, I think men can be more men could be more jealous. There's men out here that are more jealous about their women being just looked at, even if they're with them. Then
we just seen a video about that, didn't we?
Which one?
The one you shared with us about them kids who got killed or somebody got shot. You remember the one you shared with us?
Yeah, that goes right into it. Yeah, man. That shit 10 minutes away from Cowboy Stadium. They going down the escalator. And I made a short about it, but I took out the full story. But they actually told the full story. They going down the escalator. A dude talks to a woman's girl. The dude who was the boyfriend pulls out a gun. They get in a tussle. The gun falls on the floor. The dude who was trying to holler at the girl picks the gun up and shoots him. All this shit over a female, man. Like, you pulled out your gun and there was no threat. He was just trying to talk to her. Now, there's some disrespect if he didn't know. It's not disrespectful, I would say, if he didn't know, but it can get disrespectful in which you got to be a man and make and not move off of emotion like that. But if you the jealous type, you gonna pull out a gun. A jealous man would not have pulled out a gun in that situation.
Yeah, now, and I don't want to stray too far away from the regular conversation, but I like this.
Right.
If this man is walking with his old lady and they holding hands, you don't know this guy or these guys, and this dude just walk, say, "What's up, Miss Lady?"
Now see that? Yeah, he holding hands with her and some shit like that. Yeah, that's disrespectful. You are disrespecting that man and that woman at that point, I think.
Most definitely. Definitely the man, because you don't speak to a woman that you know is with this man. You speak to the man. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm with my homeboy and I see my homeboy, I'm speaking to my homeboy. How you doing, sister? How you doing? I ain't speaking to the lady first, man. You gotta respect the king first, man. That's just what it is. But to go back, because this is what I really want to know. And the question was with the original topic, and I know this word bothers you as well. Those women who are strippers, or the man who has who's giving out community dick, do they deserve loyalty?
Deserve.
I
feel like people deserve people deserve what they value themselves. So if she doesn't value loyalty herself, then she doesn't deserve loyalty herself. And if that same thing goes for the man, I think. If the man doesn't value loyalty himself and he's out there doing all this shit, fucking with us, then he doesn't deserve it.
Right. It's almost like what you desire. You know what I'm saying? Can a woman who works as a stripper or a prostitute, can you desire loyalty when you know the life that you live? Now, some of them might feel like this is just the way I make my living. I wouldn't agree with that.
So but the thing is, their loyalty, then that goes back to what is loyalty to you? Because if loyalty strictly means there's no other dick but yours going inside of her, then that could be that person's definition of loyalty. And a stripper,
that gotta be loyalty.
But what I'm saying is, because a stripper, all she does is dance on. Well, the regular strippers, there's probably other strippers who do other shit, but just the stripper that goes and dances on a pole and does table dances and shit, there's no dick going inside of her. I mean,
True. Let's hit this chat real quick, man. What's going on? What is it? OG Shot Town Trey? Salute, man. Appreciate you for sliding through.
I'm gonna be back, bro. Let me go grab something real quick.
Okay, go ahead, man. Cole Pepsi said exactly. You shouldn't call yourself being in love and being in a strip club. True, but some women don't mind their man going to strip clubs. If it's something that's gonna bother me if you do it, I'm not gonna do it. Because I'm not gonna allow you to throw that shit in my face. You feel me? And that's not the only reason, because I think it's a relationship, it works both ways. If it bothers you, then why would you do it to them? Point blank, period. Let's see. Go back to say, but sometimes you got to ignore the childishness. If you trust who you're in a relationship, it shouldn't be any problems. Hold on, Cole Peps. You're gonna have to break that one down, because we've been talking about a lot of different things. We talking about community dick and this woman working as a prostitute. I can't ignore that. And trust. You can't trust nobody who's sleeping with somebody else. Of course, that's impossible. But we can keep it with the stripper. If you decide as a man or as a woman, because there are male strippers as well, after you find out that this person, this is the life they're living, if you decide to continue to date this person, you have to accept that type of shit. If you know you can't deal with it, don't do it, because all it's going to do is cause domestic violence. That's it. It's not going to end well. And that's why I said what I said. I'm not dating you. You don't, me personally, you don't deserve no loyalty if you out there doing this. There's a million jobs, a million things you can do to make money. And you decide to be a stripper. That means you have no skill set, but looking good and dancing.
See, bro, you know how, man, hey, I guess when it come to me, man, I don't look, even with prostitutes, I don't look at them all the same, because I don't know why that is, but I don't look at them like they're lesser human beings. Like I feel like, yeah, there's some scum out there. There's some strippers just down bad, ratchet, and all of this. But yeah, you know, I think it's the oldest profession for a reason, I feel like.
But a person that's cheating, are they scum?
Yeah, if you're in a monogamous relationship and you tell someone we're here with it and we just only with each other, then if they cheat, yes, that would be considered scum.
But nobody wants to deal with a prostitute or a stripper besides a pimp, correct?
Yeah, it better be some of that going on, some more of it. You know, it better be some more of it going on. If she's in love, yeah, like I said in the group chat, if she is in love, she deserves to love would be a pimp, and a pimp should love his, you know, if they in it like that, they let it be someone in the lifestyle is what I'm saying.
Right.
It's a lifestyle. Like,
do you think a pimp love his chick? His worker? Oh shit, you done froze up on me. My homie done froze up. I'm gonna just remove you because you froze. I don't. People like, well, why'd you ain't saying that? You still in here, bro. When I see you moving again, I bring you back up. But you definitely froze up on me then. But at the end of the day, I'm not judging anyone in their profession. I am speaking on me as a man and what I can deal with. And also the loyalty part. How can you be loyal to anyone who's living that lifestyle? I just don't see that working for anyone. Let me check out the chat, man, see what y'all talking about. My bro John Q, man, what's going on? He said loyalty, like anything else, is earned. Exactly. So again, if you start the relationship out and you know this is what they do, and you continue the relationship because that's your decision. I'll roll back. That's your decision. Now, at that point that you found out what they're doing and you continue, yeah, you owe them loyalty, pimp, because you made that decision to say, I'm going to stay. Now, you got to deal with it. You there, bro?
you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, I don't know. My other phone just internet just shut down on me, and this one ain't got. I'm on data right now, but I don't know what's going on.
Let's see. With that one, I'm talking about people speaking to your woman. Yeah, okay, Cold Pepsi. I'm glad you broke that down because when you said it the first time, it was like a broad statement, so I didn't know what you was talking about. But yeah, somebody speak to your woman. At the same time, I still feel like if we're walking together hand in hand, that should never happen. That should never happen. I just no man who don't know this couple at all should stop and speak to a woman who's walking with her man, and it's obvious that they're together.
So what about?
Go ahead.
What about like a compliment?
Fuck no! Don't do that. Listen,
let me. I'm gonna give you a story real quick. I was at the zoo. With my old lady, and there was a guy. He was like sweeping up, like he was a guy that worked there at the little concession building. It's like, they got the stands and then they got the one you walk into. We went in there and grabbed some popcorn or some shit. We walking out, and there was this Hispanic guy that was like, I guess he opened the door for us, and then he was like, "Has anybody told you that you look like Ashanti?" Or something like that. And then she's like, "Oh no, thank you." We kept on walking. I didn't even think, like, I just laughed. That's all I could do was laugh. That shit don't bother me. And she asked me, she was like, "Did that make you mad?" I was like, "Nah, this shit, I'm sitting there eating the popcorn, man. That, like, shit like that don't really bother me."
Hey, salute. But you did take that as a compliment, or just, excuse me, you took that as flirting or just a compliment because you was right there. I mean,
yeah, I didn't take it as like he trying to take my woman or nothing. I mean, Ashanti's, and to be honest, I don't really see Ashanti. She the same, maybe the same skin tone, maybe a little lighter, and she had braids. But Hispanic people, they, other races tend to say we look like other people, but really we don't. So I kind of I shrugged that shit off, like, man. And he was like 17. He looked like he was like 16 years old. So
man, would you do that? What he did? Would you say that to another woman with her man?
nah, hell no.
Exactly. That's the fucking point I'm trying to make.
Got a
We
point.
know it's the thing called morals and respect.
Right.
And I know you might be, cool, relaxed type, guy. Nah, I might say, nigga, if you don't get your ass on something.
Man, look, hey, he would have probably jumped out his shoes, man. He's sitting there doing his job. Who knows, man? I don't know, but when it happened, I just started laughing.
Yeah,
And he opened the door for us too, so it wasn't like, I don't know. It just.
Gold Pepper said, I'm not dealing with a stripper, boss man. I'm with you on that one. Hell nah. She said, a cheater are the lowest, and a pimp don't give a fuck about the female. I agree with you. It goes back to what that movie was. DJ, goddamn, whip that trick. Yeah. Bring back that mic, man. I need that mic.
I will say Cold Pepsi is not all pimps are the same. Let's just say that.
I've never seen a pimp with feelings, bro. That's
It's a
true.
difference between a pimp with feelings and a pimp who just cares. Because if you care about the money she's bringing, you're gonna care about her in her mind state. Because if her mind state is right, then she's gonna get more money.
It's a domino effect, right? It's a domino effect. It all goes back to the money. So it's really not her. Right?
It's it's gotta be. It goes back to her and the lifestyle. I would say there's the lifestyle that they in, man.
Because you know, a pimp has several workers. You know what I'm saying? He care about their well-being so they can perform and bring back the money. So at the end of the day, it's all about the money. Now, I'm not saying a pimp never fell in love with one of his workers. It's possible. You stupid, but it's possible. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey,
I just don't.
I just tend to. I don't know. I guess I err on the side of leniency when it comes to that lifestyle. For some reason, I don't know why, but it's
sure
like
you ain't no John out here, is you?
nah, man. No, 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 no.
I'm fucking with you, bro. I know better than that, man.
I will say that yeah, I guess in every lifestyle there's things that come with it and things that other people think are taboo aren't taboo to everybody else, you know.
Hidden Channel say I've never seen a pimp with feelings unless it's his money. Okay. Ross say, boss, how would you have handled that? You talking about the situation that happened to YJ?
Yeah, I think that's what she's talking about. Because I've seen it pop up whenever after I said it popped up.
I'm gonna say something. You know, me and YJ had conversations backstage all the time, and I react totally different to a lot of situations that he may have had the same experience.
Right.
And he might like, damn, boss. Like, boss, you got an attitude problem. I do. But I'm not a mean person. It's just I have zero tolerance. And this goes back to what I always say. I can't assume that you know better. But damn it, I'm a teacher. Fuck with me. That's just me, bro. Don't listen. I think a lot of things to me is common sense, but they say sense ain't common these days. I don't need to be around you. Don't come in my square in this box area with that foolishness because I'm gonna get angry. I'm sorry. I love hard. I love my friends. I love my family. You fuck with them. Yeah, it's a fucking problem. I just feel like a lot of people are beginning to accept shit and give excuses to the bullshit in the world on why people do the things they do. Not me. Not because we didn't get no excuses for that type of shit. Yeah. But yeah, that's how I responded. So I guess I definitely love that conversation and shit. We could have went all night about this fucking conversation, but we do want to get to the reason why I hit that goddamn live button, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and do it just like this. We're gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna play this minute and 38-second clip for those who are familiar with the story. This is FINESSE2TYMES and Kevin Gates Instagram live, and it's some questionable moments, but I think you can't just go with what you see at the surface because that's how you assume something that's really not true. And I learned that in the community crime sector. So let's check this out real quick, man.
I love you. You love me?
I love you too, bro. You know that.
I got a question.
Talk to me.
You ever say a favor? Hey, you'll do me a favor if you do?
Talk to me.
You'll put my feet in the air, please?
Put your feet. Yeah. Shit. If I felt like something was wrong with you, I would.
Put my feet dead now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to go for that ride. But guess what?
That's all I ask of you.
Yeah.
Hold me accountable.
You one of them ones, for sure.
I try.
You're doing a damn good job.
Hey, top of the morning, beloved.
Man, what's up, bro?
Ain't nothing. I just miss you.
I'm on my way to Vegas, man.
I just miss you.
When I'm going to see your face, when I'm going to see your body.
When I put you and our other brother in the same room, hey, that's your brother. Hey, what's up?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. You know, I ain't ducking no
Hey, all let me day. Come on, what's up?
Let's do it. You know, I ain't ducking no Rick. You know that. Yeah, I love you.
Brother. Man, hold on. Hey, Dick.
You know how they go. You know how they go. When I'm gonna see you?
When you won't see me, bro.
Man,
so got a lot of. Listen. You seem very busy, and I don't never want to interrupt what you have Hey, Finesse on the phone. He on live though. He on live. I had to catch him on live. He doesn't call my phone.
Oh my God, bro, bro.
I'm already rocking Da Vinci. My nigga will sign for another ticket. They like, hell nah, look at Ricky.
Hey, I already see OG Shot-Town Tracy. Hell no. What the fuck?
Hey, I'm about to be back real quick. I got to switch phone, man. This one be tripping, man.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man. So Shot-Town, I already know how you feel about it. And anybody who see this right at the surface on what we're looking at, I can't get mad at nobody who feel the way you feel. Now the first thing I said was, nah, somebody chopped this shit up. At first, I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't even think they was on live together. I thought somebody created this shit. But this live actually happened. So I need to hear what y'all think, man. I actually did some research on what putting your feet up and all of that. Because they're what they are is like. Oh shit! I forgot. I gotta change this. My fault. They practice what? Islam, right? Is that right?
He's Muslim.
Muslim, right? Muslim.
Yeah. So yeah, you put the link in there about what the put your feet up, but and before I go into that, I think the context of the whole conversation, it kind of has spiritual undertones. As we know, Kevin Gates is a very spiritual man. He's definitely a very spiritual man. He can speak Arabic to a certain extent. I've heard him speak Arabic for 40 seconds straight, say the whole prayer and all of that. So his mind isn't coming from a place that we're thinking. His mind is in a different place spiritually, where what he's saying, and I think what's his name? Finesse, he knows this. Because, as we've seen later on, they definitely have a rapport that a lot of people probably didn't think they had when it comes to them just being cool, just on some regular shit. But definitely that link that you put in there, it did say that there are some Muslims or people who follow Islam as well, that they sleep with their feet facing towards the east, which is the same direction that they pray, because Mecca is east. So I don't know, maybe that has something to do with it. I tend to think that it did have. And another thing I was thinking, maybe, are you gonna put my feet in the air?
Listen, bro.
Man, hold up.
Listen, I'm still waiting on the lioness to respond to me. I asked her the question because she's a Muslim, and maybe it might be something she can answer for me. But the way it was said in that live, from what I've read, because I definitely Googled this shit and see if it has some meaning that we don't know. You know, because being ignorant is not a bad thing.
No.
If you don't know. You feel me? But it can be worse if you try not to understand or you try not to learn. That's when it becomes stupidity to me. So from what we've seen, Jizzle, can you really put the definition of what we saw with what he said?
I'm not I tend to be like, man, look. It didn't sound right. It didn't sound right. But until I know, I'm not finna go there. And even after that, all right, let's hypothetically say that they are in a homosexual alphabet relationship. Two gangster rappers, like two niggas just gangster rappers. You put on their music, it make you make this, it make you make that face when you listen to their music.
Right.
Even in that case, I think it would be, it's like, that's just what they do. Like, I don't know, man.
Let me ask you this, because I know how this type of topic can offend some people. But in this case, we're talking about two gangster rappers, and you find out that who they really are, they're not that person. So again, that goes back to that relationship shit we was talking about. You were deceived. I feel like you have every right. I think if you're outright a part of the ABC coalition, cool. I ain't got no problem with that. It's them DL motherfuckers I have a problem with, bro. Because you're lying. You're lying. And I think if you are a part of that community, you should be kicked out, because you really are not prideful of being who you are. So if you are one of those people, that community shouldn't accept you. We should be able to roast your ass all goddamn day long. Am I right or wrong?
I mean, hey, it's your prerogative, man. It's whatever you want to do is what it is.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
You got the right to do anything you want to do, brother.
You don't want to say shit about this motherfucker.
That's because it's man, I've been trying to get away from talking about these people, what they do in their bedrooms.
Right.
All I will say is what they put forth. If you learn what they're portraying to be isn't what they are, then ultimately you got that choice and you have that right to be like, oh man, I ain't fucking with this. Like, man, what? So I definitely understand it, man. I understand it. When it comes to that shit, it's like a fate. And see, you said something. You was like, when it comes to their own community, they shouldn't. What'd you say? They shouldn't.
If they're not accepting who they are,
right?
They shouldn't. I said that the ABC community or coalition should not accept them, because they're not prideful of who they really are. And we know that, the LGBT, that's a prideful group. They have got rights, all type of stuff. Which I'm not hating on none of that. It's just those people who deceived you or deceive us.
And I think when it comes to that, I think that they're not gonna be down on somebody for not coming out. I don't think, because so many of them had to go through that shit, I guess. So maybe that's a reason why they're not down on people who don't come out.
Well, they need to take the pride off of it then. I'm keeping it real.
That's true. That's true. Because if you got pride, then you wouldn't give a damn.
You don't care. You don't fucking care what nobody think about you. And those are the ones that I actually respect. The ones who, yeah, I'm gay. I don't give a fuck what you think. Salute my nigga, shit. Okay. But the motherfuckers who rock around here, rah, 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 you know, sweet as and soft as a goddamn pack of candy yams and shit. Nah, man. Nah, we not doing that. You feel me?
Right.
But I put this on the screen real quick. Rod Creator said, and didn't I say the same thing, Jizzle? It sounded like he was gonna say, I want when I'm gonna fit, and then he said, see you, or see your body. He said, feel, then he said, see your body. I caught that shit too, Rod. I was talking to Jizzle about that shit backstage, like, what? See, that's when I started questioning this shit all over again, because I said, wait, this conversation is something I don't understand. But it's certain parts of this conversation that is very questionable. I'm sorry. So I'm with you on that, Rob. Let's see here. What up, Miss Young? Miss Young in the building. What's going on? Rob said, I think Kevin is playing both sides, but finesse ain't no. Hey, damn, Rob. You felt every piece of this fucking lie that I felt, because when he said what he said to Finesse, and he was like, hey, would you put what he said? Put my feet in the air, please. Finesse was like, hold on. Like, he was all, it looked like he wanted to say, what, nigga? And he was like, yeah, something was wrong with you. And that's what I don't understand when we read what we read about, you know, the feet pointing to the east and shit. It don't make sense.
He said feet pointed. Put my feet in the air.
Put my feet in the air.
Does that mean I know in this religion, there's a whole thing about when you pass on, you get 40 virgins. Like when you pass, kind of like another state, and that's why, Miss Lorraine, she probably could explain it better than me. But so in the air could mean that, you gonna be there when I transition, or I don't know, man. I don't know.
He ain't gonna be there when he transition, bro, unless he just follow behind him. That's not a place I'm ready to follow you at, bro. So I don't know about that. Just.
And then he said something about you gonna take that ride.
Yeah.
So maybe the ride could have been, how we say the phrase, take that long ride, like, when you transition. I'm just trying to put it in a context of spirit, because something about me I don't know, man. I do not know, but
have we ever seen anybody who represent the Muslim community, if I could say it that way, like I can forget the guy's name, man. We've never heard this type of conversation being held publicly out loud. And if this is some type of conversation that means something that we don't know, this could be just like something that they did to put the people in a roar about the conversation, and they knew how we would take it. You get what I'm saying?
Right. I see what you're saying.
Because we know, man, what's his name, man? Goddamn, what's the man's name, man? I cannot remember his name. I feel so bad right now.
I think
Muhammad. Somebody, let me look in the chat. I bet somebody know what the hell I'm talking about.
But one thing I did want to add though was that when it comes to Muslims and their acceptance of gay people, it's 10 times worse than here. They don't play that shit over there. In the Middle East, they do not play that shit when it comes to, you know, gay people and all that shit. So that's one thing I do know. So
if that is the case, which I'm not 100% familiar with the values that they stand on, I mean, you know, the basics, I guess, then I don't think they would publicly do no shit like that. And with that being said, I truly feel like this was done for clicks and views now. You know, because, you know, like I said earlier. Huh?
I mean, I do think that's a possibility.
Yeah, and I think it doesn't sit well with me because even back in my generation, back in the day, that's something you don't play about, especially if you is a straight man. You don't do that. And again, this is nothing to say anything bad about anybody a part of the ABC community or LGBT, should I say that? But if you're an alpha male, you don't play little games. I guess we didn't have the internet back then, so it really didn't matter. But now everything is about a click and a view, because that's how people now get paid off of being a YouTube content creator, social media influencer, artist. And it's sad, but that's just the way the world has went, or this is what it's come to.
Right.
And it's fucked up because now, you know, we had this discussion on the bank channel. It's like, you don't know what to believe nowadays.
You don't. You definitely don't. You could go to Young Thug. You could go to Daylight. You could go to Tyler, the Creator.
Since we're on this subject, just to take a little pause. So, is the Remy situation not a play?
The Remy shit.
Yeah.
Man.
I had to throw that in there.
The Remy Ma, Papoose, Easy to Block Captain situation, man, I think it's still a play. The audio.
So you saying Papoose is a part of it then?
Subliminally. By proxy, because he's her wife. He's Remy Ma wife. He's a part of it. By default. Like.
By default, or you think he agreed to this?
And to some extent, he would have had to, because that's his wife.
What kind of shit is that, bro? What the fuck is the world coming to, bro? Bro,
hey, she trying to get bubbling. She trying to get a battle rap league off the ground. Easy to Block Captain is one of the top 5 battle rappers in the world right now. His name is buzzing, has been buzzing.
So he's one of the top 5 battle rappers because of his skills or because of his numbers? Because right now, and I'm reason I ask that because if he's doing this type of shit, then that waters it down for me. I'm gonna have to listen to you because just because your numbers say you one of the greatest, because we know how people can fuck up numbers and shit. We know that,
right?
But I've heard a lot of. I mean, the disrespectful motherfucker. That's one of my favorites. He is. What's his name? I call him Mr. Disrespectful. He will disrespect you.
Arsenal.
Arsenal, yeah.
Yeah, Arsenal.
From what I heard, my fault. From what I heard from that little battle he had when this situation occurred, he can't fuck with Arsenal. To me,
yeah, he definitely can. I mean, easy. It's just what you value. It's one of them things. It's perspective when it comes to battle rap. It's what you value in, I guess, when you listening. But what I will say about Easy, the thing that makes him a top 5 battle rapper is the fact that he's going against the machine. He had a contract with URL, which is the biggest battle league, and he basically said fuck the contract and went to fuck with Remy in her battle league. And he made his own battle league. So he's kind of like the Robin Hood of battle rap, where he's like the people who are kind of on his side. And he can spit. He can spit. You know, he talks about selling drugs too much, and that's why I don't really fuck with him. But on a wide scale, I would say he's top 5 or 10 battle rappers. But
of all time?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah, hell nah. Hell nah. But Arsenal, man, I starting to lose respect for Arsenal because he go too far with it. The disrespect. That's a whole lot. We can touch on that enough. I don't want to go into that. Certain things you shouldn't say, man. I know they talk about guns and all that, but certain things, that nigga Arsenal wild.
OG Shot-Town want to know, what is he to Remy Ma? You say that's one of her, I guess, people that's in her league, right?
Yeah, he's basically like, it's almost like she's managing him because all of his big battles are coming through her league, which her league has the funds to give these big battlers. And all of his last big battles have basically been on her league. The Hitman Holla battle, the from the Wildin' Out nigga Hitman Holla battled him. Huge battle, 2-point-something million views right now, I think. If I remember, I ain't been back in a while. Probably got more, but.
Okay, he asked what happened to Remy. He put it in here again. I mean, I'm pretty sure you done caught on to what's going on. Supposedly, Remy slept with him. When Jizzle brought the story to me, he gave me the rundown on the league and how things go. And I wouldn't know. Shit sound like fucking wrestling to me. There's a storyline behind this shit.
Right.
And again, it goes back to you trying to build your brand. And to me, taking it that route, if I was heavy into battle rap like you, Jizzle, and I found out that some of this shit is a play or it was a play, I would start watching it. Right now, as a grown man, as a youngster, when I was watching wrestling, I figured the shit was fucking fake, but it was still entertaining. But as a grown man, I'm looking at you guys as, okay, oh shit, this shit get juicy. This is a fucking play. I'm not watching you, motherfucker. I don't give a damn how dope you is. So I don't know, man. It's not a good look to me for Papoose after this man had this woman's back while she was locked up for 6 years, and this is what you use as a play.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man. Her lead and grew. She's one of the she has, I would say, one of the top 5 battle league. I would say top 4 battle rap leagues. She definitely owns at this point. And she started from nothing. She started from nothing. She came into the culture and she said she wanted to put first the females and highlight female battle rap, in which she's done. Now, there are female battle rappers who don't fuck with her because they say you keep booking these niggas as the headline and putting us as down on the undercard. Like, so it's some talk about that going on. It's kind of like boxing where there's an undercard and then there's a headline. And she'll put them niggas she'll put the male battle rappers with the bigger names at the top and then have the undercard sprinkle in the females type of thing. But that's what you got. That's just good business. I don't see nothing wrong with that. She's growing her league. Yes, go get Hitman Holla from Wildin' Out to be the headliner, and then sprinkle in the talent, the female talent, because the female there's not near as much money in the female battle rap as male battle rap. So
yeah, I know you agree with that shit. Like, yeah, you damn right. Make a man headline.
yeah, wouldn't be right. Wouldn't be right.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. Yeah, but let's see, OG. Oh, she's just answering. What up, Crucial K?
Crucial in the building.
Rod the Creator said, no, I don't think it's a play on let's say Papoose.
Yeah, Paps
have. I mean, we know there's some more audio that just came out recently. You know, I didn't want to go too deep into this, but since we here,
yeah, definitely.
I don't know what I believe, bro. I don't know. You fucked my head up.
Definitely the situation with Fat Joe where he allegedly knocked out Fat Joe and whatnot. This situation, the audio from Easy came back last week, and Easy basically admitted that he caught me a few times. I think that was his words. He got a few Johns off. That was he got a few Johns. He from Philly, you know.
That Philly talk.
Yeah, he got a few Johns off on me, but I ain't get knocked out though. It was one of them.
But didn't he say they didn't fight at all in the beginning?
Yeah, so that's why it's like I don't know what to believe. I ain't even listened to the audio all the way, man. Tell you the truth, I did not even listen to the audio all the way, man.
When you in the interrogation room and the police catch you on one lie, they ain't believing shit else you say, bro. So
right.
It's just hard to believe you.
After that first one, look, the witness is now the witness is suspect.
Yeah. Because it's like, what you lying for? What did you lie for in the first place? You know.
Right.
But again, this is social media versus reality, and like, it was damn near hard to tell the difference between the two, bro.
Hey, but I did want to touch on that what you said right before the show. You remember you was like, what'd you say? Something about if your woman cooked or if a woman cooked.
Oh yeah.
We gotta touch on it. Oh, we gonna talk about it.
So before we went live, I don't even know how we got on this conversation.
I don't know either, man. I do not know.
But it is something that, and I might have talked about this a long time ago. I can't remember, but it's something that I think men should know. And since we got y'all ladies in the chat, situation. I'll give an example. If you've been in a relationship with a man for a very long time, you know this guy. You know them. You know what they like, what they dislike. One day you cook dinner, and you cook something that this man have told you several times he don't eat. And he sits at the table, looks at his plate, and see you put something on his plate, or you cook something he don't eat. Should I ask the question first, or should I say what he, fuck it. He said, hey, you know I don't eat this, man. Or he can say it in a graceful manner. Baby, I thought you knew that I don't eat macaroni. Are you gonna get mad? I ain't gonna say, are you? You do get mad.
No, but just to the ladies in the chat, just answer the question first. Just answer the question first.
Yeah, I should have asked, but from what my experience,
if he responds like that, rather he says it graceful, you know, and uses his mouth to soften the blow. If he softens the blow, or if he just says, "Now you know I don't like no damn peas on my plate." Like, does it matter? And will that create some emotion within you as being a woman? That's the question to the chat.
And I'm gonna drop the link just one more time just in case anybody missed it. But I think I truly know the reason why it bothers them, even if it's done gracefully. I'm gonna give them an opportunity. Matter of fact, I want to play this song real quick, man. No, hell no, we ain't gonna interrupt this shit. Nah. We ain't gonna interrupt it. We ain't gonna interrupt it because I want them to go nowhere.
Okay.
We'll play it at the end. We'll play it at the end. But yeah, put your reason in the your answer in the chat. You know, how would you respond either way? Would it bother you gracefully, or it doesn't fucking matter how he said it? It's gonna bother. I think I know the answer to this shit, bro. I really do. I'm gonna put you ladies in the goddamn hot seat, man. We want to know. We want to.
Actually, I got a story on that as well.
Go ahead, shit.
So yeah, you know, my old lady. I think what was we having? Something with ground beef, man. So, I think it was some taco salad. I think it was taco salad. You know, you put the chips on the plate, ground beef, cheese, lettuce, salsa on top, chopped onions and shit. Something like that. And one thing, like, she knew about me from the beginning. I do not eat tomatoes. I do not. I eat spaghetti with the sauce, but I don't eat tomatoes on my burger. Don't put tomatoes. Don't put no uncooked tomatoes in nothing that I eat. She knew this a month in, and we 2 years in, and I'm in the room on my computer. I come into the kitchen. She in there playing a little music and whatnot over the stove, just how I like her to be, how a good woman should be. However you feel about it, I don't give a damn. This is my sanctuary in this booth, in this computer. That's your sanctuary in there. We got a man cave. You got a cave too, and it's in that goddamn kitchen. Now let me stop.
Y'all know she ain't home, right? You know good and damn well she ain't home.
Yeah, she ain't home right now, but I definitely would say that shit right there just to see her reaction. But because I didn't say it to her, I didn't say that same shit to her. So, but so yeah, I come in, see the ground beef cooking. Diced tomatoes in the can. She put inside of the ground beef, and it must have been a whole can. Like I can handle some sprinkled in tomatoes, diced tomatoes, but it was like the whole can, and it was the fiery tomato, the Hunt's fiery tomato, diced tomato, and I like that in my spaghetti when she do ground beef with that in the spaghetti. But this was taco salad, so it's not as disguised. So whenever I seen it, I didn't say nothing. You know, when I made my plate, I scooped it out and I started putting it on, and I was just kind of putting it on and kind of picking the tomatoes back out. Like I wasn't saying nothing though. And then I just mentioned that it was a lot of tomatoes in the ground beef. I mentioned it, which I shouldn't have mentioned. I shouldn't have mentioned. What's good, K Money? I shouldn't have mentioned it. Cause boss, I think what you said was you gotta be appreciative. Use the word appreciative. And now when I look back, I think next time I'll pick them off, but I won't say nothing. Because I appreciate her so much for doing it. So that was a learning experience for me.
Yeah. Oh man. It's definitely a tough situation for a man to be in. Because a man or a woman, to be honest with you, because you expect for your significant other of 2 to 10, 20 years to know
what you like.
Thank you. So, okay, honey, I'm glad you up here. Hey, you came up at the right
time. Okay, first I want to say this. Shout out to you, YJ, but salute to you, brother boss man. I ain't been on your page in a while. Congratulations on the almost 2 million views. I seen it, brother.
It tell you how many fucking views I got?
It's almost 2 million, ain't it?
Nah, hell no.
It show you on your about page how many views.
I didn't know that.
It was 1,700,000. So that's almost 2 million to me, right? But congratulations. I'm so happy for you, my brother.
Appreciate you.
I'm going to say this. If a woman knows what you don't like, why would she put it on your plate in the first place? She's supposed to know you, right?
What I could answer that because she likes tomatoes a lot.
Well, she better. But there's a way you can put the tomatoes on after for her. If she like you, she's supposed to. I'm sorry, she's supposed to cater to you, right? Her job in your eyes is in the kitchen, right? No,
yeah,
I'm just saying.
Just was a nice guy. He will give a person an excuse every goddamn time.
If you don't mention
she like tomatoes. We talking about what you like right now.
If you don't say anything, then she's gonna always put it on there. You're just gonna get pissed because it's always on there. Okay?
Thank you.
So
thank you.
But I don't see where it should go there. She should know what you don't like. You guys been together forever. She should know what you don't like. Don't give it to you.
I've been there. I did. Yeah? I went through the same situation with him. Like, and it shit might happen more than one time about the same type of fucking food. Like, why do you keep putting this on my plate? Yeah. What? You saw? I ain't ungrateful. You just forgetful. God damn it! How about that?
Oh my goodness!
It's just like damn if I do, damn if I don't. But so okay, money. You obviously a different breed because you understand.
Yes.
So what do you advise us not to say nothing, or is just stick what you said? If you don't say nothing, she gonna do it again.
You need to tell if you need to let them know what you don't like, and that woman should know not to give it to you. It's that simple.
I agree.
It's that simple. You know, just because she like it, if she like it, put it on her. After she cook it up, put it on hers. Or
right.
There's a way you can do it like that.
Especially with a taco salad, you know, you throw all that extra on, you know, after.
Right. Yeah. It's different when you're cooking it. Like I'm with you. I don't eat no tomatoes. I don't like no tomatoes. That's only because when I was younger, I used to cut up tomatoes and garlic and just eat it like that. So I can't even eat no more tomatoes in life. But I just don't want tomatoes nowhere. I don't even like spaghetti sauce because it's red. I'm like that.
Damn.
It's weird, eh? The only spaghetti sauce I'll eat is my mother's. And she makes it on Tuesdays. And I ain't going all the way down in town to find
Ronald Grady say, why is they trying to get cussed out? Hey, no, let me tell you how you stop it, bro. You know, we were just talking about jealous men in the past, right? And earlier on the live, you know, with things like that. If a woman was with you for, let's say, 5, 10, 15 years, and she put something on your plate, after that length of time, this is what you do, bro. I promise she won't do it again because she's not going to want to hear this shit again. Oh, so that's what your side nigga like, huh? Oh. That's why you put this shit on my plate? Because you got me fucked up with somebody else. I bet you won't do that shit again.
No.
Wow.
Think about it. Why do you keep putting this on my plate? And I done told you 15 years that I don't like it. Somebody that you serving dinner to likes it.
Now, after 15 years, yeah, I would think
you got a problem, right? Yeah. After 15 years, there's a problem.
I give it a pass. Like, you know, it didn't happen. It ain't like, you know, every month that shit, you know, she putting tomatoes on my shit. But so, you know, I give her a pass for that one time, you know.
5 years. That's still short. 5 years ain't enough time to learn man, come on. I dealt with this shit before. I ain't been in a relationship for no 15 years. Mine went 7 years. Come on, you've been cooking for a certain person for 5 to 7 years and you can't fucking remember what they don't fucking like.
Well, you do know as we get older, we get forgetful, eh? Yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna play that devil's advocate.
Don't do that, Keith. You was on the road.
So what happened if the food is just like flat out not good?
Well, then you cook.
Well, no, I mean, like, you know, everybody had a off day, you know? Like, she a good cook, but just one day something don't, you know, like, you know, the pasta a little dry or something. You know, you make the Alfredo pasta with cut up chicken breast or something, and maybe not enough sauce in it or something, and it's just clumpy and dry, and the noodles might be overcooked or something.
Hey.
What about in a case like that? And I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't even say nothing because
I wouldn't eat it. I would say, let's go out to dinner. This ain't no good. Well, I think I would say something. This ain't no good. Yeah, I would say something.
Came on you say it just like that.
I would say, let's go out to dinner. This ain't it.
Say, let's go out to dinner. This ain't no good. We can't say no shit like that.
You can't. I speak my mind. I say, oh no.
I can say that, but I'll just err on the side of leniency and just I'll eat it up. Let the garlic bread just get in your mouth.
Oh, you would eat it if it was no good?
Man, I like to eat, so.
Oh man,
I like to eat too, but
I can't eat if it ain't no good. I can't eat. My mouth won't. I end up spitting it out. You don't have a gag reflex that it ain't no good and you spit it out.
Well, I mean, it's only so bad that some Alfredo chicken can be. So it's. I think I just appreciate that she does it more than me. I think that's what makes me. I just appreciate it because I really only cook breakfast. So,
but I know Boss can cook. Shoot, I want to come down to Brunswick, check out your cooking. I see it. But I don't want no coon though. I don't want no coon. I hate him to the coon. But
I will remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've never had it, but I don't think no. But you could cook me some neck bones. Oh yeah.
Hey though. Now I'm gonna get a little extreme before we move on from this. If she remembers if she remembers what you're allergic to, why the fuck she can't remember what you don't like to eat? Because she cooks something that you're allergic to and that shit kills you.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna look at her as a murderer because you've been married to this motherfucker. You've been motherfucker for 7-8 years. And you cooked him something that he was allergic to.
Yeah, but to be fair, as you get older, you can't eat the same things you used to. You get allergic to it, believe it or not.
But what I'm saying is she knew this from day one.
Okay. I see.
I ain't trying to hear I forgot you was allergic to that shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm in the hospital fighting for my goddamn life.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. I got a Christmas gift from a family member, and I'm lactose intolerant, and it was an eggnog.
Oh shoot.
I didn't say nothing. I just, it's just gonna go bad and get thrown out because I had a little sip of it, had a little taste in it. Actually, I think it was like 15% alcohol or something like that.
Right.
It didn't taste bad, but I can't drink milk. I can't do none of that. I can eat shredded cheese, but I'm not finna say nothing. It's like, man, it like they say, it's the thought that counted.
But if you don't say nothing, they're gonna give it to you
again.
So you need to say that you're lactose intolerant. They'll get you a sports gift.
Well, they know. They know. So it is what it is, man.
They know, and they still gave it to you. Okay.
Now, Raw, this is a comment that Miss T, she's not in the building, would make. Raw say, y'all are not gonna remember what we like. I beg to differ. Now, I'm speaking for Boss, not for every man on planet Earth.
You speak.
I listen.
I listen to me as well.
Right.
God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth so we can listen twice as much as we talk. So I'm going to listen to what you say so I know what you don't like. And it's not only about food. I know what aggravates you, so I don't do it because I don't like fucking arguing at all. I can't stand it.
Well, women like to argue. You know that, right? We like to argue.
Thank you,
she like to
always be straightforward. We like to argue.
Nah, you gonna have to explain. Nah,
we do.
Well, hold on. What's the definition of arguing, though? If we have a disagreement, is that arguing?
Well, that's an argument. You're disagreeing on something.
Because I don't view. If we're just having a difference of opinion, that's not. To me, arguing is your voice, your vocal tone, you escalating, you being disrespectful in the household, and the peace of the household is being disrupted. That to me, that's all right. We can disagree all day. And at some point in time, usually during a disagreement, I try to crack a joke or two just to get off that shit, you know. But
don't she like to have the last word? We like to have the last word.
That's the problem right there.
That's what it is. Even if it's under our breath, we like to have the last word. Even if it's under our breath.
Because if you think about it, disagreements tend to lead to arguments because your point that you're trying to make, if they don't get it, it sometimes bothers you, especially if you feel you 100% right, and you might be, and they just no, that shit will piss you off, and it will turn to argument.
All right. Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
I see your thing about the Kevin Gates. I saw your video. What did he mean by lifting up his legs? That had me thinking, that had me thinking some gay stuff. Okay. I'm sorry.
I like to spit all my goddamn drink out.
I'm sorry, but that's what I thought it was about. Some download shit. That's what I thought it was about. Am I wrong?
We talked about it earlier.
Okay,
I tried to reach out to the lioness because I know because he's Muslim, she is, and I wanted to see if it had some meaning that we didn't know.
He's Muslim, but he's also been in jail for a long time too. So hey.
Yeah, both of them have.
Oh, the other one, Finesse too?
Yeah, both of them being locked up.
Okay.
And it was one point in that live, he just started yelling, "Pushing your brother and hugging him." Like, what the fuck? What you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I don't think it's for us to understand, to be honest with you.
Nope. I think not. But yeah. But I thank you for letting me come up. I do want to say, I don't know if you're aware, boss man, that GMJ had 2 major surgeries in prison, and he's now up for healing. So if everybody could just pray for the NFAC leader, that would be great. You know,
I didn't know. I didn't know to talk to Renee the other day. She let me know what was going on because I definitely did not know that. So
I know it's been a minute since I reached out to you, Bros. I've just been so busy, but I caught your 1.7 million views on that one video. I said, go on. Now you're at 5 million.
Oh, you talking about that video?
One video. That's bravo. You know, not a lot of people can get 1 million on one video. You know what I'm saying? I know your whole page, you probably went through millions, but you know. But
now it makes sense of what you're saying.
Yeah, I want to salute you on that, brother. I remember when you gave me the Ahmaud Arbery and I got the million. Remember how scared I was? I was terrified. Okay, so good on you. Nice to see you. Lorraine's in the building. Okay, I'm going to drop down. Much love to everybody. I'll be in the chat now. Okay.
I appreciate you for coming up.
I love you, bro. Love you, brothers. Bye now. Shalom.
Yeah, we were just talking about you, lioness. If you can't answer that question, don't even answer. That's fine with me. But I wanted to have the answer before I did this live. But you know, it is what it is. Maybe we shouldn't know. I don't know, but
well, let me just, I guess, ask just out of Miss Lorraine in the building. What's good? Good to see you. I guess the question would be, when it comes to terminology within the Muslim community, is there any significance if someone says, you know, put your feet up in the air, or putting feet up in the air? Is there any significance, spiritual or religious significance, to the phrase or term putting feet in the air?
Yeah, if you can just say, hey, yes, it has a significance. You can't talk about it. You know, you don't have to. But what I want to do is nip this shit in the bud before it turns to something it shouldn't. And you know, I'm not gonna be that person to say, oh, this nigga gay. You know, even though that's the first time it crossed my mind. Like, what nigga? Fuck is you talking about? I mean, and it's because we don't understand, and we're hoping. I'm hoping it has a meaning that we just don't know about. I think now this would be a great time to go into this next joint. Y'all don't go nowhere. You want to introduce this song? Nigga? You know what I'm finna play.
Oh,
the newest one.
The Black Verse Negro. Yeah, Black Verse Nigga, man. January 19th. This is the second single off the project. True Form Volume 2. True Form Volume 2, January 19th. This is the second single. This is the video for it. Salute, man, for playing it, man.
All day long, man. Let's get into it. Here's Black versus Nigga.
Arthur. Look, it's a war going on. Niggas versus black folk. Niggas with these switches versus our past hope. Dreams of what the king said didn't last though. Some black folks say Martin Luther King dream wasn't even what they asked for. But hindsight is clairvoyant. No eyesight to see the snare's voyage. Treading through them waters with a bear's buoyance. Said we gon' float regardless. These environments could've broke the heartless, but instead the fire within would show where the heart is. Every bar I spit, I mean it. These are the verses that I was thinking when I came up with the hook for king shit, yeah. Same goes for black royalty. When I speak, it's not a nuance. And every thought been fostered by the truth bond that I made with myself. We listen to genocide over instrumentals, then wonder why this genocide's living in our mental. We listen to genocide over instrumentals, then wonder why this genocide living in our mental. Shouts to Blake, I know they understand this type of motion that I move on. Combats the cancerous, cause it's a war going on. Niggas versus the black folk. Some white people listen like, oh, I didn't know that was happening. Keep on rapping then. Niggas versus black folk, that's all that I know. Blacks versus niggas, that's all that I know. I know. Niggas versus black folk, that's all that I know. I know. Blacks versus niggas, that's all that we know. We know, we know, we know, we know, we know, we know. That's all that we know. That's all that we know. It's a war going on. Two ways of thinking. And if you talk like this, they say you preaching. Well, let me preach then. And I take that badge. They say I'm a conscious rapper, cause I don't talk about gangster shit. That ain't that bad, not to me. That gangsta shit ain't got us nowhere, but it did get us in the same locks and chains we used to wear before the smoke cleared. They turned the whole prison into a business, then they what? Put nothing but us off in this shit crazy. The numbers are staggering. The money's the catalyst that twisted the knife after the dagger was in. If this is life now, then imagine the end. Yeah. If this is life now, then imagine the end. Look, if this is life now, then imagine the end. Niggas versus black folk, that's all that I know. Blacks versus niggas, that's all that I know. I know. Niggas versus black folk, that's all that I know. I know. Blacks versus niggas, that's all that we know. We know, we know, we know, we know, we know, we know. That's all that we know. That's all that we know. Yeah, it's a war going on. I put my fist up like Jesse Owens, the polar opposite of Donald Goins. That's my point I'm trying to get y'all to see. We got the same skin tone, but it's two sides to that leaf. And trust I know, both with strange fruit on that tree. Billie Holiday, spoken through me. Really all we wanted was peace. Too many deceased, just wanted to cease. They wanted to be blood, they wanted to see crib. All of this foolery, misguided unity, divided you and me. Had to get this off, my chest had been way too long. Cause it's a war going on. Cause it's a war going on. Between niggas versus black folk, that's all that I know. Blacks versus niggas, that's all that I know. I know. Niggas versus black folk, that's all that I know. I know. Blacks versus niggas, that's all that we know. We know, we know, we know, we know, we know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Black versus niggas, niggas versus black folks. It's all that we know.
You know, I got a comment on my short, man, that I made about that on my backup, the 214 talks. I got a comment that said, well, one comment I got was that they said we're not black. Nobody is black, in which I kind of explained that that's not the point of the song.
Right.
You know, you're going into semantics. You could say nobody's white either, because if I take some white paint and paint it on the wall, there's no one that's actually that color, but I'm not speaking literally. But another comment I got was, what they say? Damn. Said so. Oh yeah, they were like, when it comes to black people, damn, what they say? I don't want to fuck up their comment. But basically said something to the fact of when it comes to black people or whatever, that this is the same thing that white people think about us. And I think it was a white person like that said it, in which I didn't even respond to it. I just put a heart on it, kept it moving, because it's a comment, it's engagement. You know how I think about comments. Everybody comment, I take it, whatever it is. But when it comes to that, do you think that's bad that white people do kind of differentiate? That not all of us are the same like that. I don't think that's a bad thing.
I guess you have to explain the difference between a black person and a nigger. You know, and my assumption would be is, you know, you're talking about African American versus a nigger. A niggas is we know what Tupac said niggas stand for, but that's just sugar,
man.
It's sweet. But you know what we feel nigger is an ignorant motherfucker who just, you know, living life recklessly and don't give a fuck about or don't have any morals or standards, and you know, versus just an African American person. That's what it is. But it's reality. It's reality, and I live it every day. It's like I feel like here in my city, it's a bunch of fucking niggas, bro, and I don't feel like I'm supposed to be here because these motherfuckers just don't give a fuck about life. But there are some people that are of color who stand for something, you know, and I'm not gonna say that's just in our race. That's in pretty much every fucking race.
Right.
But we got two different names for it. So I don't know, man. That's my thoughts on it.
Yeah, and that's basically, you know, I could have said civilian. I could have used the word civilian to interchange with black.
Right?
Just a person with some kind of moral compass who doesn't view their own as the enemy. But that's that kind of dichotomy in it, I think.
Right.
Even the song.
Go ahead, my fault. No, go ahead. My fault.
Even the song alone is putting up a barrier between the two, but that's why I think it's weird. I don't know, but I don't want to go too deep off into it. I don't want.
Yeah. No, you good? What up, Linus?
I was looking. I didn't know if I was on or not.
What's good? You sound good. You sound good.
Thank
Your
you.
audio's good.
Let me see if I can get a better. But I look okay. No, it's dark.
As always,
you okay? You fine?
Dark is beautiful. You see my black ass.
Well, I seen your comment while the song actually was playing, and I actually mentioned that, and you had made the statement of we don't talk like that publicly, and that's what I was telling YJ. I said I've never seen a Muslim say nothing like that, and I couldn't think of the guy name was Minister Farrakhan, and I was like, I've never seen nobody that has a stature or a stand for something in the Muslim community ever say no shit like that. So I'm gonna give you the flow, Linus, and you say what you feel you need to say to address it.
Okay. Well, first of all, we don't acknowledge homosexuality, and a lot of Muslims that practice it go to Europe to do it, and so it goes on, but it's not accepted. And according to Minister Farrakhan, the people are sick. You know, something's happened to them. Somebody abused them. So we shouldn't do it too, but we don't accept that around us. You know, we don't want our children like that. We just don't accept it. It's real.
So what he said and what you heard him saying, it didn't have no meaning that we might be missing. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I know what he was saying.
Okay, I got you.
I think anybody listening to it understood what he was alluding to, and you know, the other guy didn't accept that.
Okay.
And it was like it was being forced on him.
Right.
He didn't have a choice.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know what else to say about it.
Yeah, I got you. I like, because a lot of people are looking at it as that was some homo type stuff, and I feel like if anybody took that, they had the right to, because that's what it sounds like. And me personally being a part of the true crime community, there's certain things that you have to look deeper into before you make an assumption of what you see that's on the surface. You feel what I'm saying? Uh-oh, she faded away. But,
yeah, and just from her comment, I already knew. I was like, okay, that her answer gave me my what I wanted to know right there from that answer. Like, yeah, nah, it ain't that. It ain't that what we was thinking.
Right. And that's what I got from it as well. Let me hit this chat before we turn down. This conversation song is not for white people. All right, Ro, I got you. True that. Why don't change artistry? Hell nah. Jizzle, if that's what you're talking about, he ain't changing nothing. Jizzle will always be him.
Oh, hell yeah.
But yeah, man, gonna go ahead and wrap things up, man, and definitely had a great time. You got any final thoughts, my brother, before we get up out of here?
Final thoughts, man.
Go ahead, man.
January 19th, man. That's my final thought is January 19th. Up until January 19th, we working. Me and Boss, when it comes to the Bank Music Group channel, it's a super channel. It's like it's like you got two people who are passionate about something, who have a goal in mind, and actually four people who have a goal in mind that are formed into a fucking Justice League, right? We are Justice League out this bitch. And we dropping damn near 5 times a week. It's 7 days in a week. We got full-time jobs, people.
Facts.
Yeah, that's all I want to say. That's all I want to say, man. We over here working, man. When it comes to the topics, if anybody got any topics, drop them after the video. Drop it in there. That if you want us to talk about something, if you want to talk about something, you can come on the panel. Bank Music Group, that's where the lives go down. We in the lab with it. We also on the BBP with it. If you don't know what BBP stand for Big Business Podcast. That's what we do the live show. That's what we talk about the topics. The other show is in the lab. That's where we come on and we talk shit, swallow spit. That's what we do. We just play music and we vibe out. But yeah, man, that's my final thoughts, man. And I'm about this thing, man.
Y'all heard Jizzle.
It makes me feel happy to see a few new faces. Yeah. So if anyone feels the need to speak what's in their heart, stand up and testify.
You're a fool, man. You're a fool. Hey, Salute, let me come up, man. I had fun, man.
Appreciate you, fam.
Happy New Year to everybody out there, man. Salute.
Most definitely, man. Jizzle in the building, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You seen it here. Hey. We ain't accused nobody yet. But we heard what the lioness said. We heard what she said. They don't talk like that out in the public. Hey, get it together, fellas. But it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up, man, and go on and munch on something and get back to work like I always do. Appreciate y'all for tuning in live from the front room. See y'all the next time I go live. I'm trying to do a lot of work on the bank channel, so that's where I'm at. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you need to do so, man. Like he said, it's a mega channel. We doing it all over there, man. Look, Rano, she be there. A lot of y'all that's in here be there. So salute to everybody in the building, man. I love y'all. Y'all stay safe, man. Stay vigilant. Hug your kids. Love your kids. I'm going, man.
Why would I throw in the towel? I just got in my bag. I don't make no mistakes. I'm coming for mine, and there ain't no one taking my place. Listen, I've taken some L's. Yeah, that means I lived and I learned. Now I got some money to burn. Why would I throw in the towel? I just got in my bag.